Not bad for the parades this weekend. Not ideal, but not bad. We've had lots worse than what we're going to get this weekend. Between now and then, for the rest of the work week, not much precipitation in the forecast until we get to later on Thursday and Thursday night when scattered rain showers will be on the increase. Nothing terribly soaking. We may see a few light showers early on Thursday, but the bulk of the activity will be from late Thursday into Thursday night, a few leftover showers on Friday. Midweek high temperatures getting to the low 60s on Wednesday, well inland from Lake Erie, but a southwest breeze will keep it in the low 50s downtown and near the waterfront. Now, the lake's at a record warm temperature of 39 degrees. That's 7 above average, but that's still a lot cooler than the actual air mass. So, despite that so called record warmth, it's still going to keep the atmosphere cooler downtown and near Lake Erie. And that's going to be the case at times for some time to come. And as we get into Friday, some leftover showers, temperatures cooling from Thursday's mid 50s back to the low 50s or just 50. On Saturday, for the first ward parade, looks to be dry. Can't rule out a passing sprinkle and only a hint of a breeze. The actual parade time temperature in the upper 40s, which may feel coolish, but that is above average. The average high is up to 40 on this Tuesday. And as we get into Sunday for the main parade on Delaware Avenue, that one may have a few more in the way of passing showers, no hints of a washout at this time, and a little more breeze chill in the air too, with parade time temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. So, that long wait until the parade gets going. You're going to need to dress fairly warm for that. Above average temperatures or not, it's going to feel kind of cool. It gets a little cooler, in fact, a little colder Sunday night into next week. On Monday, upper 30s to low 40s, could be a couple of passing snow showers, nothing significant, with a brisk northwest breeze. Temperatures actually running at or a little below average, and that's going to be the case for a lot of next week. Not the deep freeze. We're not returning to the kind of sharp cold we had when we had that snow a few days ago, but it is going to be running cooler than average most days next week, with daytime highs in the upper 30s to low 40s. No signs of any big storm systems coming up, at least for the first half of next week. And in general, the extended range ensembles of the models, the multiple runs of the models, suggesting temperatures most days through the 26th to 27th, not every day, but most days running a little below average. So we're not getting the kind of March we had back in 2012, the warmest March on record, when we actually had a couple of record-breaking days over 80, although last week's 72 on Monday and Tuesday, that was the earliest it's gotten to the low 70s in March on record. After this very mild winter, by the way, we're having already to keep an eye on the tick population. Lots of anecdotal reports I've seen on Facebook from people who have found ticks on their dogs and on their pants legs. And there is probably, although I'm not an entomologist, a relationship between this tick population, which appears to be surging, and the mildest on record winter, which gripped much of the north central and northeastern United States this past winter. That's not good for the eradication of tick populations. So this could be quite a tough year in that department. And I'll have more to say on that in the Buffalo News and here on the podcast when I get some more updated research from the entomologists at Cornell and other sources as to how the tick populations are actually looking under the eyes of the experts. So thanks for listening and following. Please share, continue to follow. The podcast growth is slow, but at least it's there. And you can find this podcast on virtually every major podcast platform, not just Spotify. Just type in the name Don Paul's Bits O' Blather in the search bar on whatever podcast platform you like to use, and it will show up. Thanks again. Talk to you real soon.